As a child, I dedicated my heart to God, and you know, as you get older, you start making your own decisions, and I decided to run away from it all, you know, and I ended up taking drugs, you know, having sex, but it's only been recently, through the things that God's just put there in my life, that I've come to the realisation that I've trusted Him.
Well, I was raised in the church, Mum and Dad. Dad was a pastor of the church I grew up in, so I suppose I've sort of grown up around it and in it my whole life, but probably really made a personal effort, sort of made it my own when I was probably 18, I think. Yeah, a few things were going on. I was having a bit of a tough time, and yeah, I sort of figured it out for myself, which I think is important for everyone. And yeah, from then on, I'm 24 now, and yeah, it's good.
So I've been brought up in a Christian family all my life, and I've always gone to the same church, but it wasn't really real for me until I was about 15 years old, and then I decided that it was either real or it wasn't, and I decided to pursue it, and it has been so worth it because God met me in that step, and we've just gone on ever since then.
I've learnt from the things that have happened in my life that these things have only happened because God has been there. God has been present in them moments, and I'm excited to see what's to come. I was born without knowing my dad, only my mum. My mum has been missing for 13 years now, and I still don't know who my biological dad is, but I've come to the realisation that God has already provided. God has provided me with a loving dad now. I have God up there. I've got two amazing dads. You know, He's blessed me with double. God does that. God blesses you with just double the amount. You might think you have nothing and that you're worthless, but He's brought me this far already.
I suppose He's a friend, and yeah, I probably see Him as a friend, really. Can tell him everything. Doesn't judge me, just loves me, and like I always think, like it says in the Bible, like what is God? God is love, and to me that's what He is. Like you can come to Him with anything, and He's like, oh, I just love you, no matter what. So yeah, He's a good friend, best friend.
God to me, He's my father, He's my best mate. He just is. He's the one that I go to with everything. He just loves me for who I am, and it doesn't matter to me or to Him what I do, because He accepts me for that, and He wants the best for me, but He accepts me no matter what.
God is real, and He'll show Himself in your life and in other people's life around you.
Maybe I wouldn't be as positive, I think, as I am, and my attitude and sort of my outlook on the world wouldn't be the same, I don't think.
Without God in the position I am now, I would be a pretty hopeless wreck. I'd just be striving to do everything out of my own efforts and just working hard, but it wouldn't be being me on the inside. I would be trying to do everything, and I would be straining.
The way I think, the way I do things, I've just come to the mental capacity of just letting God into my mind, letting God into the things I do, and having God here by my side has brought on blessings within my life, amazing blessings, and just having God in my life has allowed me to want to bless other people.
I suppose I would say just believe. I suppose. Like, God's there and he wants to help if you'll let him. And I suppose it's only held back by our own preconceived ideas of what God is, I think. But there's definitely more to life than what we see. There's more to life than what I see. So I believe God can help me every day. So yeah, I suppose just ask him for a bit of help, and yeah, he'll come through with the goods.
I'd say it's worth it. It's been worth it every second for me. Always just to have that person that just encourages you, that you can go to, and to have the family that brings with it. It is just so worth it. Just being accepted how you are, where you are, and being free to go beyond where you are now.
Found times in my life where I'm just really struggling and just reach out to God, and I'm like, I need a bit of energy. It sounds silly, but like, yeah, he sort of boosts you up and lifts you up and gives you sort of a bit of kick that you need.
God has brought me out of a drug world. God has brought me into a world of love and happiness, and it's just overwhelming.
With work and that, like, yeah, it might be times might be tough, but you sort of ask God and he does provide. It might not always be in your time, it's in his time, but he does look after you, I find, and definitely to sort of put a bit of trust in him, and you can see that he does look after you, and he will provide.
Through these things that have happened in my life, God has been able to use me to talk through into other people's lives. So no matter where you are in your life, God can use you, and everyone is welcome in the house of God. Everyone is loved by God. No matter who you are, what you've done in your past, it's about now with God and where your heart is with God. And he's an amazing man.